You've certainly heard the news, the shocking news, about the senseless killing that was going on here yesterday in Montreal, where a innocent Jewish bystander was mistakenly killed by a police officer, thinking that he was one of the shooters. Police officer lost his life. Another one, I think, has been injured. Another person has been injured. And what do we say to that? So I want to share some thoughts with you soon. But before that, we will say some Tehillim, Leilu Nishmas, in memory of Moshe Michal ben, and his mother's name, Birgam, I don't know the father's name, and for the recuperation of all those who need to be healed. There's a lot of suffering, a lot of shock, a lot of people who were, I know of one other Jewish woman that a bullet grazed her, literally. Another woman with children who was in the store at that time, and so on and so forth. But let's first say thank you to Hashem for all those who have been saved, because it could have been much more tragic. So I'm going to ask Zalman to say Tehillim for us. Zalman, come closer.
Mizmar l'Saida hari'u Adonai, kol haaretz ivdu es Adonai, v'simcha bai'u l'fanav birnana de'u ki Adonai hu Elohim hu asanu v'lai, anachnu amai v'tain mar isai bai'u sha'arav v'saida chatziraisav v'sihla Haidulai Baruch Shemai Ki Taiv Adonai Le'ailam Chastai Ve'ad Dar Vadar Emunasai.
Let's give some tzedakah, Zalman. You give some tzedakah. Okay, put it in. Excellent. I'm going to give some tzedakah. It's good. It's fine. I'm going to give some tzedakah. Okay, that's good. So let's discuss this a little bit. Now, the question is not why. There's a question why, but we are not looking for answers for that. Why this innocent person who just went out to buy a drink lost his life in a moment? These are God's ways. As the verse says in Tehillim, Loilonu Hashem loilonu kilishimcho ten kovod. King David says, it's not about us. It's about your honor. And it continues, Lamu yaimu agoyim ay Elohehem. When we see such tragedy, the natural reaction would be, Lamu yaimu agoyim. Why should we say, God, how come you do these kind of things? How do you let happen these things? That's a simple translation. But as I heard from a woman who had lost during COVID her husband, and a few months before this, her mother and a daughter. And she said the following, Lama, why? Yoimu hagoyim. The nations say. And they ask, Ayenu Elokim. We, as Jews, we do not ask God, why? We ask God, what? What do we need to do? So it's so obvious the parsha of this week speaks about Chukas HaTorah, the law of the red heifer. The law of the red heifer, which is if a person has become impure, if a person has come in contact with death, the individual has come in contact with this death is become defiled, spiritually unfit, and needs to go through a process of immersing in a body of water, and the mikveh and being sprinkled of the ashes of the Ephah Apora. But what the Torah says over here to understand that death is something very serious. And to appreciate the holiness of life. Sadly, society has gotten accustomed to tragedies one after the other. Anybody, this one is upset with the teacher, kills students. This one is upset with his boss, kills other people. This one is upset with some kind of other issue, guys. It goes on killing randomly. Life has become so meaningless, unfortunately. And the reason for that is because we're lacking the acceptance of life is godly. Because society has lost understanding that life is precious, life is holy, life is godly. It is God who's giving us this life. So we need to tune in more to God. So in that moment, my friends, let's all take upon ourselves another mitzvah, another good deed, more tzedakah, lighting Shabbat candles, any one of the 613 that God has given us, and to start appreciating life. And this way, we will merit the ultimate life together with Mashiach. And may this happen now.